are. It is season 4, episode 36. 36. I know. Go back. Count on yourself if you don't believe me. But here we are. It's season 4, episode 36. Folks, there's a lot going on, and a lot of people don't know it. And if you don't live in Cincinnati, well, I got to be honest, even if you do live in Cincinnati, a lot of us don't even know. But I do. Why do I know? Because I drink a lot and I look at stupid stuff. And one of the stupid things I found, it's not stupid at all, but it is the 100-year anniversary of Cincinnati Chili. Yes! And we got a cocktail for it. Now, let me just stop everybody right there. Because, hold.
Dear God, please tell me.
This is not the cocktail. That's just a fun cocktail. It's pre-game. Hold on. Drink clock. Telling us time to start. During the Super Bowl run last year, there were people that created a Skyline Martini. And it was basically Skyline Chili and Vodka. And somehow you drank this.
No.
By the way, don't even try to ask for that as your drink on the cocktail show. I may have to refuse. Although for a $250 donation,
no, it's
crazy enough.
No.
Oh, we spin the wheel on that, baby.
No.
Somebody's drinking it.
No.
Hey.
That's a premium. That's a premium.
All right, it's got to be $500.
Yeah.
$500, but we'll do that. All right, back to the show. Here we go, folks. We've got your cocktail to celebrate Cincinnati Chili. A lot of history tonight. A lot of history. Folks, it's Blue Monkey Quarantini, the only monkey business, in Skyline Chili. Come on in. Let's make a cocktail. Come on. I'm speaking easy because it's a speak easy. Did you get that? See what I did there?
Bad jokes.
Cameras are working. Here we are. It's time for work. We've been working all day.
What we've been doing.
Actually, we were at a cheer competition.
Yes, we
in Columbus. Shout out to Chloe and Seton Saints. 3rd place in the regionals. Qualify to go to Orlando, Florida in February. Anyway, all right, here we go. The year 1922. October 1922, the first Cincinnati Chili is born. Paul, that's not a cocktail. No, it's not a cocktail, but I gotta give you the basis of the cocktail tonight. It's a little different. I know normally I give you the year, I give you the bartender. I know. But tonight we're celebrating Cincinnati Chili. And 100 years ago, actually, Empress Chili was the very first Cincinnati Chili. 9th and Vine, if you want to go visit. It's a library right now, so it's a little awkward. But Empress Chili was the very first one, 19th. Tom and John, get ready for me to butcher the hell out of this last name. And I apologize, Tom and John. Although if you hear this, you're amazing. But Tom and John Kirjev. That sounds Russian, and it's not. It's Kirjev. I know I've got some Greek friends out there that can help me with this, so jump on in anytime you want. Anyway.
Christina Dabari. Where are you when we need you?
Yeah, can we just go with Tom and John?
Yeah.
Tom and John.
Not to be confused with Tom and Jerry.
Not Tom and Jerry. Tom and John, and they are Greek brothers, and they basically bring Greek stew to Cincinnati. Now they have their own version. It's originally they've been serving it over hot dogs, but they add it and it's over pasta. No cheese. Not in 1922, and it's this delicious Greek stew. Some of the main ingredients, not main. Quick story. Some of the secret ingredients, which won't be when I get done, cinnamon and chocolate. Those are the 2 crazy secret ingredients that are in typically a Cincinnati chili. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of chocolate. Yeah, true story. Original. I told my dad about this. He loves Skyline Chili. And he decided he made spaghetti every Sunday. And one Sunday he decided he was gonna Cincinnati it up. Greek it up a little bit. he put a bunch of cinnamon in it. Horrible. Everybody was like, what did you do? Anyway, long story. It's my dad. I love him. So.
Irony is that Darcy is on for the first time in a long time, and yet every time she's on, there's always cinnamon in something.
Yeah, cinnamon. Darcy, you're welcome. We know you're allergic. But anyway, there's no cinnamon in the drink tonight, so you're safe. All right, so anyway, I told you about Skyline. I told you about Cincinnati chili. The basis, it's Greek. So if we're going to go Greek and we're going to celebrate this, we're not putting Skyline with vodka, making a cocktail. No, we're going to make a Greek cocktail. Well, if we're going to go Greek cocktail, you got to go Ouzo. Ouzo, baby, national drink of Greece. True story. Now, what is Ouzo? Ouzo is basically, it's a liqueur made from grape must. Now, let me be clear. It must be a grape. It is the grape must. Grape must are the remnants when you make wine. So it's like all the spent stuff. It's the skins, the seeds, all the leftovers. And the Greek were like, why are we throwing this away? We could ferment this, add a little anise, add some spices. We could make a beautiful liqueur. And they did in the form of Ouzo. Can I tell you what Ouzo isn't? It's not Sambuco. Sambuco, Italy. Ouzo, Greece. Very important, especially for tonight. So you want Ouzo. Now, Ouzo is also said to be very medicinal. Now, every alcohol we've ever talked about always starts off with medicinal. And this is going back to the 14th century, like the monks and stuff. And of course, when we go that far back, it is absolutely medicinal. But what's funny about this one, to this day, the Greeks still believe that there are medicinal values in Ouzo. So much so that they will use this. If you have a headache or maybe a little bit of the flu, they will warm Ouzo up and you can sip on it. Toothache in babies or kids, Ouzo, washcloth, suck on it, boom, gone. It's an antiseptic, so it'll clean a cut. If you've got sore muscles or joints, they will actually pour that and rub it on their joints because it's that good. And if you've got asthma, there's a whole list. The last one I'll give you is asthma. They will actually put it on a washcloth, warm it up with red pepper flakes, lay it on the chest. Breathe that in, and you're dead in the morning. I mean, the asthma's gone. Something, I don't know. But it's medicinal. A lot of great... Two more things. Ouzo. One, how popular is it? They have ouzeries in Greece, so you can try all the different versions of Ouzo. By the way, we've gone with Plomera, which is actually, this is a Greek product. Literally good stuff. 2006, the government in Greece decided that the only Ouzo that could be officially called Ouzo had to be made and bottled in Greece. So, again, not Sambuco, Ouzo. Now, because of that medicinal, some people could say it's basically a doctor in a bottle. That's what I like to tell my doctor when I go tell him. I don't need you, I've got a doctor in a bottle. I have 250 doctors in a bottle. No, I don't say that. By the way, if you do tell your doctor you have 250 bottles of liquor in your house, they ask more questions. I know it's a fact. Anyway, but this is a bit of a doctor. So tonight's cocktail, I didn't even say the name of the cocktail yet, did I? Normally I say it out there. I'll run back out there and I'll tell them. No, I'll stay in here. I'll tell you. It's the Greek Doctor. Yes, the Greek Doctor is our cocktail tonight. But the Greek Doctor is actually a bit of a riff because the Doctor is in itself its own cocktail. Yes, it's true. 1917 was the first Doctor cocktail. It was Hugo Enslin, and you remember he wrote the book called Recipe for Mixed Drinks. Mm-hmm. They were very fancy back then. Is this a book about recipes? No, it's a recipe for mixed drinks. Anyway, he wrote the book on it, and in it was the first Doctor cocktail. And the basis of the cocktail was basically, it was a liqueur not any liqueur. It was a Swedish punch, which is its own liqueur, which is basically sugar, water, fermented alcohol, some spices. It's kind of its own version of this. And then they would mix it with orange juice and lemon juice. And that was the first doctor cocktail. And this has been, many people have riffed off of this. In fact, Harry Macklone, who we've talked about before, 1927, he had his own doctor recipe. Trader Vic created his own doctor recipe. So the first tiki doctor cocktail was Trader Vic. Same recipe, basically. Liquor, orange juice, lemon juice. Huh. And that's where we are tonight. We're here, and we're going to, for God's sakes, Paul, is there a drink tonight? Of course there's a drink tonight. And the drink tonight is the Greek Doctor. Easy one. It's a 4-way. Did you see what I did there?
I did.
Did you see what I did there? The 4-way. Because the 3-way, there's the 3 parts. Tonight, 4-way. 1 ounce Ouzo, 1 ounce vodka, 1 ounce orange juice, 1 ounce lime juice. For God's sake, Paul, tell me you're going to make the drink. Oh, I'm going to make the drink. I'm going to make it right now. Be the best darn drink you've ever had in your life. All right, so we're coming in with our Ouzo. Again, please, you can, there are many Ouzos out there, but just get an Ouzo. You hear it, don't you, Shelby?
I do.
1 ounce. So you can smell the black licorice. That's the
anise.
Yeah, the anise. Make sure you say that properly, people. If there's a PSA involved in this tonight, it's always to make sure to say anise. No other way. That's the only way. Then we're coming in with vodka. A lot of gurgles. 1 ounce per. 1 for me, 1 for Shelby. And then we're mixing up. We're doing some fresh squeezed juices. So we're going to start with OJ.
Mary Jo's grateful that we're not going with the chili vodka version. And apparently it's perfect timing down in Florida because it's citrus season.
Whoa! Well, there you go. That's why I did it. It's not, but I like it.
She's also grateful she doesn't have Ouzo in her bar yet. So,
all right.
New addition.
So we're squeezing for 2 ounces here, which is probably going to be, depending on your oranges. I bet you, in her neck of the woods, that would be like half an orange. Here in the desolate Midwest and the oranges we get, it's probably going to take me 8 oranges. Paul, you know you could have squeezed this ahead of time. Don't start with me, people. Been running all day. I'm lucky to be here.
We've been cheering all day.
We have been cheering. I'm a cheer dad now.
You are a cheer dad.
We did a great job.
We did.
Oh, you know what? Oh, look at that. All right, 1 orange is going to give me 2 ounces of fresh squeezed. And I will tell you, make sure that it's fresh squeezed. So there it is. Little left over there. There's your 2 ounces of OJ. Then we're coming in with lemon juice. We need another 2 ounces. How are we doing tonight out there? We have anybody on? Well, we got Darcy.
We got Darcy, we got Mary Jo.
Oh my gosh.
We got people. We got peeps. We got peeps.
We got peeps. All right. About 1.5. I don't know how smaller fruit gives us more juice. I'm going to have to do some science here one day.
Also, so I'm surprised we went to a Halloween. I guess we did a Halloween cocktail last year.
I did. And, you know, I had to hit this in October. Boom, there's your 2 ounces of OJ. And then here's the other thing, folks. We're coming in. And, again, it's amazing how our orange emergency fits so many cocktails. I mean, if there was anything that we could ever add to a cocktail every time to make it perfect, it's emergency. Emergency, basically the doctor of cocktails. Emergency, over 100 years strong. I don't know that to be true. I'm making things up now, but we're going to put a little in there. And then, folks, we're coming in. You always smile when you shake.
You know, when I made my martini the other night by myself.
How'd it go?
I smiled while I shook.
There you go.
Did not taste like soy, so I wasn't able to do that.
Sorry. All right, we give that a shake. By the way, the first recipe I found for this drink called for 4 ice cubes to shake with. I've never seen a more specific recipe than 4 ice cubes, and I blew it. I put way too many ice cubes in here, but all right. Then we're gonna ice some rocks glasses.
You can bleed it.
There we go. 2 monkey glasses coming in. It smells delicious. I mean,
Oh, that's pretty.
right? I mean,
It looks like liquid sunshine.
so Shelby and I, we've not tried this drink yet, but we have a theory that it's going to hopefully be like an orange spice jelly bean. That black licorice, the
Spice
orange.
or orange slice.
Yeah. And because of that, I'm going to come in with the garnish of...
I hope it's like a version of the Golden Dream.
It might be.
Oh, that's pretty.
What do you think? Is that pretty?
Yep.
All right, here we go. One more. One for me. One for Shelby. Folks, there it is. There is your Greek doctor coming at you. So actually, I will say the normally as pouring it, I mean the black licorice, I mean just smacked you, but with the OJ and the lemon juice hitting it, you don't catch that at all anymore. Oh, that is that is surprisingly delicious. So the front end is pure citrus, and then as it melts away, you end up with that black licorice kind of a finish. It's fantastic. Yeah. Oh, this is a great little cocktail. It's like a kicked up screwdriver for sure. Shub, come on in here. Give it a little cheers. There it is. Look at this. Gorgeous. Give it a try. How fantastic is that?
Ooh,
Right?
that could be that's a great summer drink too.
So, summer drink is what she said, and I agree. Matter of fact, one of the articles I read about this in my solid 8 minutes of research today was that this is actually a great brunch drink.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, wow.
potent, because it's a double shot of Ouzo and vodka, and you're not tasting it at all.
That's delicious.
It is delicious. And folks, that's what we do here. We do delicious, and we do it Greek style if we get the chance. And we did it tonight. I'll leave you with this. If you are a Cincinnati fan of the chili, I told you 1922 is when it all started with Empress Chili. Paul, what about Skyline? 1949 was the first Skyline restaurant, also brought here by a Greek immigrant. 1965 competition came in, Gold Star. And there you go. That's what we got. Folks, as we like to say every time we have a Greek cocktail, Yamas. That's cheers in Greek, and I'm sure somebody will correct me on that as well. I'm sure there's several others, but I'm going to go with Yamas. Cheers. We're out. Love you. Wait. Don't go. Don't go. Folks, we got a quarantine cocktail telethon coming up on November 19th to the 20th. Did I get the date right?
Yeah, you did, I think.
Folks, go online, BMQ, BlueMonkeyQuarantina.com, CoatDrive.org. Either one will get you there. We are taking orders. I will stand here for 24 hours and make 75 cocktails. Any cocktail you want, I will make it behind this bar with many barbacks, many people helping. And if you're even close to the area, you can come here and visit. And if you're not close to the area and you'd like to be on camera, tell us. We've got a new whole handy-dandy thing. We can invite you and get on the camera with us. We can do a lot, especially after we've been drinking for, well, probably the 6th, 7th hour. It gets crazy already. My point is this, folks, help us out. We have to raise $50,000 for the coats to give to these kids. We've tried to hand out 50,000 cocktails to kids, and we were stopped quickly. I think we got 3 cocktails out, and it was it. So we're going to go with the coats. $50,000 And we're going to give out 2,000 coats. Folks, that's what we got here. We love y'all. Cheers. See you next Sunday. That's all we got. Yamas!
Yamas!